Well, hi, people. I'm Karel. I'm from Holland. And yes, there's a lot going on in this world, and I want to share with you how I feel about this. It's all about Corona now. And everybody is confronted in so many ways while this is happening. The world put to a halt, and we want to go on. We want to go back to as it always was. Go back to our jobs, go back to school, go back to all the things we did, always did. Go back, eat in a restaurant here in Holland. We all eagerly waiting that we can go to a restaurant again in June. We're going to pick up where we left and just start all over again. I'm afraid this won't happen. Millions of dollars or euros are put into the society so everything will keep on turning, but it won't stop how it is now. This just didn't happen just like that. It had a reason. If we will go back to as it was all for nothing. The world said, stop to us, to the people on this world, on this earth. Nature said, stop. You got to stop with what you're doing. It's time for a new direction, a new path. For me, I already long time went on a different path. And about that path, I want to share with you. That path is what we need now in these urgent times, in these historical times, where everything is put to a halt. We can't go on as it was before. Many visions and ideas there are about Corona and the background and what the reason is. But no matter what reason, everything is put to a halt. And it's time for reflection. It's time for to think about why we are here on this earth. Find a new foundation which we can only find inside of ourselves, which we lost or didn't listen to till now. And maybe now that so many people are in lockdown, maybe now you feel a bit more that there is something inside which wants to tell something to us, not in words, but knowledge which is inside of you in your heart. Go a complete different direction. Find a new foundation inside a heart. It's time for the heart, not the mind. The mind made this happen. The overkill of the mind made this happen. The overkill of the mind made that we lost our way in this world, in all the things we did and do, finding happiness outside in all kinds of ways. The mind said we must do all kinds of things to be happy in working, entertainment, going to school and study, more food for the mind. But there's so much more which we till now didn't get any place. What's inside in our heart? There's also knowledge. There's also much more than knowledge. Where we find really can find peace. Where we really can find answers maybe to all the questions we have now in this time about what's happening in the world. We lost our way. We really lost our way, and now the world said, stop. Now the world said, you won't go on until you make a change inside. Find the real foundation inside your heart. There are the answers. There is the solution for all the problems which are now in the world. There you can find real happiness, no matter where you are. There you can find peace and harmony. There you can find the answers inside your heart. Oh, I could shout it off the mountains if you only could listen what I found inside already many years ago, what grew inside my heart and filled me more and more with true happiness without any connection but is outside of me. Inside my heart came all the answers to my questions about why we are here, why everything is as it is. All the knowledge, not in the mind, but in the heart. It's time for the heart. It's time that we open our heart for the true living knowledge. Only the heart will make the change. Only the heart can help us now. An open, vulnerable heart. There's no other way in this corona crisis. If we don't pick this up, if we don't start to listen to our heart, we are lost. So that is my statement, that is my call to you. Open your heart. I speak to your heart. Your heart knows. Your heart knows who you are. Your heart knows what is needed in this time. In all this confusion, in all this pain, the heart knows. You can't learn this knowledge. You can only open yourself for this knowledge. Inside are all the answers. In your heart. If you would understand this, this in the heart only can come a true foundation for a new way of living, taking responsibility for our lives. There's no more time to run. We are confronted with a worldwide disaster, the coronavirus. And it's just the beginning. But the answer lies inside. Listen to your heart. The world isn't just like it is, it reflects who we are. The world reflects who you are, what is around you, how people are around you, the situation you are in. All the answers are inside your heart about this. If you really change inside, the world around you will change. And that what the code is calling to us to make this change. That what is what the cosmos, what God, what the divine, whatever name you want to give it, wants to tell is listen to your heart. Take responsibility, really responsibility for your life. Dare to be vulnerable. All the emotions which are inside of you, they want to tell you something. They're not just there like that. They want to tell you something about yourself. There's nothing wrong with those emotions. I've through many emotions and pain and confusion long time ago. I went through them and I listened to my heart and it all dissolved in knowing why everything is as it is. The answers are inside. The answers to all the questions which you maybe have now are inside. We need a new foundation, the foundation of the heart, not the mind. The mind tricks us. The mind makes us us on running to where? Nowhere. Road to nowhere. But inside, we can find our home. Inside, we can come home. Inside, there is true love and knowledge. Inside, you can be inspired by true wisdom, true consciousness, inspired in the path you go. That's what needed is in this time. Room for the heart. We listen to our heart. Take responsibility for our lives in our heart. Why everything is as it is. Not try to find the answers in the mind. Not running away again. It's time for reflection. Time to look inside your heart. Time to be vulnerable. Time to feel your pain inside and your confusion and your anger. Everything that's inside of you, listen to it. Feel it inside. It wants to tell you something. You can dissolve it in understanding what it wants to tell you. Then the anger will go. Then the sadness will go. Then the chaos will go. Then the war inside will stop, will dissolve, and you will find peace. It's a road, it's a path with many changes. But start now. The world wants you to start now, to open your heart and listen to your heart. Oh, the questions you have about life, why we are here. We are here to understand. We are here to understand ourselves. We are here to learn of our experiences. We are here to awaken what is from a totally different level, what is truly divine, which is inside, which wants to grow inside, which wants to fulfill us more and more and more and more inside. True love, true love, which wants to fill us more and more and more. If we give room for this, we have to go what we think, what is, what we think, what's needed, what we think, what's important. No, inside the heart are the answers. We need a new foundation in our heart. That's what's needed in this time of Corona. A new foundation to build up a new world. That's what's needed in this time. To open our heart, to dare to be vulnerable, and take responsibility, really responsibility. Not putting your finger outside yourselves that there has come the change. No, you must change. Take responsibility for yourself. That we tell this to the world. We need a new foundation, the foundation of the heart. That's what the world needs. That's what all the societies need. And all the confusion which is now in this world. Go back to the heart. Go back to love, true love, which never will change in anything else. It's love, true, divine love, which can grow inside of us if we open ourselves for this true love. Time for change. Time that you change, really change, not outside, inside. And if you really change inside, outside change will follow. It's time that you cry out, I don't want this world anymore. Want a new way. I want a new path, the path of the heart. I want to stop with all what I was doing. It was all useless. It wasn't about anything. It had no meaning because there was no heart in it, no true knowledge in it, not really understanding ourselves, why we are here, why everything is as it is. All the answers inside your heart. Feel it. We want to listen to our heart. It's time. That's what Corona calls to us. It's time. Time for the heart. We won't ever find the solution to our problems in our mind. We find the solution in our heart, in daring to be vulnerable, in daring to listen to the answers to our questions, which can be very confronting because we then can't run anymore, not put the blame anymore outside of ourselves. We will understand that we must change. You must change inside. See different, feel different. Don't judge the world, don't judge the people. All the judging comes back to you. Listen in your heart to the answers. Speak up. Make it a new virus. The virus of the heart. The virus of true love, which is inside, which can transform the world if we open ourselves for this. It's the only way. Open ourselves for this love which knows, which is in the heart. It's the only way. I can keep on telling you this time after time. I can tell you much, much more. But mostly we don't listen to long conversation. So maybe it's enough for now. But make it a new virus. Share this video if you feel it inside, what the meaning is of it. We need a change of the heart, a true change. Everything upside down. Go back to the heart. Lose the mind. Get rid of it. The heart tells about the mind, what it is. Oh, your thoughts, how we think about things. The answers are in the heart. Feel it inside. It's time for change. It's time for the heart. It's time for love inside. True love, true knowledge inside your heart. Feel it. Speak to you. Like speak to your heart. Speak to you in what in which we will be really connected. We can become one in the heart. Nowhere else. Not in the mind. The mind is only confusion and aversion. Everything split apart. But in the heart, we can become one. It's time for the heart. Listen to it. Spread the word. Tell it to the people. Share this video. Come on, make a change. Dare to speak up. Speak for the heart. If you feel what I want to tell you to you, let it make a new virus. The virus of the heart in this corona virus crisis. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. Spread the word. Bye.